Welcome back everyone to Hearts of Iron 4 Serbia the Great War mod, and this time we might finish off Germany. I don't know, who knows? Definitely I don't, because I already told you that I don't know. So yeah. Right now I'm just trying to reach the Americans, as you can obviously see. I do have a couple of secondary attacks going on in other sections of the line, such as over here near Nuremberg. In fact, I can surround Nuremberg right about now, which would be very useful. I've also got an attack going over here, but that's clearly not a good decision, because the enemy has regrouped a little bit with reinforcements. I don't want that to happen, and I don't want to waste my men on that, which would be very, very bad for me. Looks like this stretch of land is being reinforced by a lot of enemy divisions. However, it does look like there are a few problems with those divisions, mostly that they are pretty much already out of organization and strength. So I pretty much, I think I can still push in. Over here they've managed to bring up a lot of reinforcements, so I'm going to stop that attack. In fact, that probably means I should stop these other attacks as well, because that would probably mean that they reinforce the area a lot, and I don't want that to happen. Now up here is where things are getting really, really interesting, and I would really like some sort of result out of this jumbled mess. Looks like I can actually get a few provinces near Leipzig. Leipzig itself, though, they've managed to bring in 15 divisions to reinforce it, which is a little bit ridiculous. In fact, they're moving all across the border, but I'm really realizing that that's kind of what I want them to do. Especially moving in over here would mean a lot of extra stuff, essentially fish for my bait. And over here I'm just trying to get to this province, but they're attacking me from the flank, which is not very fun. And in fact, if I move west, I can trap even more divisions, which is good. Ooh, there's actually some Qing volunteers. Yeah, the Qing volunteers is not something that I was expecting to be here, but apparently there's some Qing volunteers in Germany. And this should be a pretty easy take. So we're gonna catch Nuremberg as well. There we go, taking Leipzig, but they've counterattacked with 11 divisions. Oh, damn it. They're gonna retake it, probably. My other divisions are trying desperately to come in and reinforce, but they're also being attacked, so exactly what the Germans wanted. Pretty decent play about as much as I could say for that. Okay, so I've got Nuremberg surrounded. Since it's a city and it's got factories, it's not gonna fall on itself though, so I'm gonna need to press the attack with some extra troops. A couple of divisions should be pretty easy to, yeah, pretty easy job taking out the city. I mean, we may shell some of it. We may destroy half of the city, but we're gonna take it pretty easily. And we're trying to retake Leipzig, but that's clearly not a good decision with all these Germans surrounding it. Military service. What was I going for in terms of national focuses? I actually kind of forgot. It's been a couple of days. Okay, right. Kind of getting myself acquainted a little bit. I wanted to go for military youth and patriotic fervor, but at this moment, we could probably recognize the minorities. The main problem is meet Croatian leaders. So actually, now we actually have to go for the left one. And right now, I'm gonna go for 4 rearmament. Those are the 2 paths that I want to take, the Form Yugoslavia one and the other one that is gonna allow me to get some more manpower with military youth and also some lovely national doctrine modifier, or whatever the fuck it's called. I didn't even remember. The cavalry division doesn't seem to have the ability to reach the province in the path. Okay, never mind. It was just being a little bit of a dick. I do have a division over here, but there's not much I can do with it. And the Germans are actually pushing back the Russians a fair bit, it looks like. They were up to Posen over here earlier on, but they seem to have been pushed back all the way to Łódź. And yeah, even to Danzig, which had fallen in Russian hands quite a while ago. but it seems like the Germans have managed to find a way to reoccupy it. Well, maybe not reoccupy it, but, you know, approach it again. Okay, so we've taken Nuremberg. I'm not sure where my division is going. Okay, being redeployed is actually a pretty useful position, which is fun. We should continue the advance over here onto the provinces that are less defended. Also making attacks all over so that the Germans are a little bit off balance and maybe don't know where to reinforce. In fact, there seems to be a little bit of an opening down here in the south. There seems to be a pretty huge opening on the western front, in fact, and the Allies are kind of taking advantage of it, which is exactly what I would love to see. I'm gonna basically fix these guys until my other divisions manage to succeed in their attack, and now they'll guard the flanks for this guy. A couple of divisions seem to want to go there, but that's not a good decision, and I will cancel that. So now I'll just move north as much as possible. The main problem seems to be that the Germans have reinforced this area, and we don't have enough combat width to punch through. So I'm going to take these two divisions, Timochka Divizia and Sumadishka Divizia. These two, I'm going to bring them over around like this. I do also have a pretty good thing going in Leipzig. Managed to take it, which is good. Seems like all my plans got a little screwed up though, which is kind of understandable. So let's take that out. And I'm just gonna make a new plan. Which is probably going to be also scrapped out fairly soon because, well, as you can see, probably we will soon reach the objectives of some of it, and that will probably mean the destruction of the plan. But oh well. Made it as linear as possible so that when it does kind of run its course, I can kind of split it off into multiple parts. And now I'm just trying to surround the western front essentially. If I can take Köln over here and then move up to Essen and maybe this province over here, near the Netherlands, I can probably surround all of the western front. I'm not sure if I can hold it though. War of movement, great. And now as you can see, we can research mobile warfare, superior firepower, and all the likes of that. My volume seems to be a little loud. That's actually... yeah, okay. Much better now. You probably could not hear me before, but now you can. Hi, in case you haven't noticed, we're playing the Great War mod again. Yeah, okay, fine. Enough of a joking, and superior firepower, yeah, that's what I want. Good. And over here I managed to get to the border. One division seems to have the bright idea to stay there, which is not good. Okay, good. Now we can attack Essen, and I'm gonna attack it because the guy... that's not a good decision, actually. Because they're trying to... wait a second. Looks like all my troops got kind of kicked out of the plan. I'm not sure what happened, but that's clearly not what I wanted to happen. So let's reorganize the front line and remake an offensive line once again. There's a lot of this in Hearts of Iron. I mean, they cut down on a lot of useless micromanagement, but damn. Damn it if they didn't want to insert something really annoying in this game. In this case, the battle plan system. It's just so very annoying. Ooh, I can actually do a very nice offensive over here. Hopefully get to the US occupied area, I guess you could call it. Near Magdeburg. I could also do something down here. I'm gonna help out my allies over here. And then move up perhaps? I don't know. Looks like this area is ripe for an assault. The French are quite gracefully actually coming in and helping me out. Let's help actually reduce the pocket before the Germans do anything to it. Just to push them back a little bit. Increase the amount of work that they have to do in order to relieve their own men in case they want to try it. Down here, looks like the French have mostly bailed on us. So now we'll bail on them as a revenge. We've actually somehow managed to get through all those divisions that were coming in, and thankfully we've managed to reach this area. Oh great, the Americans actually helped out. No, that's the French. Good. So now we have both wings, I guess, of the German army completely surrounded, which is obviously going to be very useful. And now we just need to reduce them. As if it were a very common pocket. Of course, it isn't a very common pocket because it's the entire German army on both sides, but, you know. We'll need to work it out. These guys need a battle plan. Yeah, that looks decent. I mean, they're probably going to run out of supplies fairly soon, so that would be pretty good for us. New infantry helmet. Go for the mortar, which is going to increase our breakthrough. Obviously very useful. Now we've got a cavalry division over here. It's going to be particularly useful on the Eastern Front with all the rolling terrain. Oh, there they go. That's the capitulation. Excellent. Okay, so... Wow. The United States seems to have already taken a lot of turns. Okay, so they liberated Czechoslovakia. And yet we can still take stuff in Czechoslovakia. We just can't take this area. I guess they liberated basically southern Slovakia as Czechoslovakia? That's very strange. Liberate states from Austria-Hungary to Czechoslovakia. It really doesn't say, but oh well. They changed the government of the Ottoman Empire, changed the government of Hejaz, and German Empire, Nauru, Qingdao, and Palau. Oh, they basically drew the map of... Wait. They make a German republic? That's extremely strange, but we'll see. Okay. So we're going to take all the areas that are our cores and see if we have enough points. Like, we're actually the person with the highest amount of points, but the United States seems to have gone first, which is okay, to be honest. So Vojvodina is definitely our core. I'm going to take Bosnia. I'm going to take Slovenia, Istria. Transdanubia doesn't seem to be very useful. Okay, this we definitely want to take. Now, since to make Yugoslavia we need to have Croatia existing, we're going to puppet Croatia, if that is even possible. Actually, we could just take Croatia and then release it. And anyway, I feel like I should really save. I feel like I should really save the game right now. Just in case I fuck up something with the mechanics and have to come back. We could liberate Poland, Czechoslovakia, the Kingdom of Hungary, Yugoslavia. What? Liberate to Yugoslavia. Vojvodina and Slovenia. No. Change government. I guess there's no way to liberate Croatia. Free mandate of Syria. No, Palestine, right. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and this and this. I'm gonna take all of Yugoslavia, okay. And then I'm going to liberate to Poland. Yeah, that's very strange. What's really kind of confusing me is the fact that I cannot satellite. But, okay, I guess I cannot take Istria as well, so I'm gonna take everything but Istria. Which is not our core, actually. It's not a core of Yugoslavia either. Okay. And turn. A bunch more things happened. Looks like the Russians took a whole bunch of territory, which is, well, to be expected. They took a lot of colonies, actually. So now the Russians have 1 trillion colonies down here. They liberated Palestine, Jordan, Lebanon, and Syria. The United States, obviously. They changed Austria to democracy. Yep, seemed like it. So we're going to take this. Definitely we're going to take that. And looks like no, that's actually just a sea. Okay, I thought that looked like Montenegro, and I'm like, there's no territories there. How can Montenegro take that? But okay. I guess I could take some areas in Hungary as well. Banat. Is that a Romanian core? Yeah, it is a Romanian core, so I guess I shouldn't take it, because that would probably be very, very annoying. The Romanians might try to fight for it or something. I can take either Transdanubia or Alföld. I'm going to take Transdanubia. Some more puppeting, it looks like. Yeah, 1 trillion of American peace deals. And then they're building their puppet states. Yeah, I really wish I could satellite people, but I think I cannot because I'm a democracy. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. So let's just take more stuff, because that's what democracies do, right? You just take shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take all of Hungary, because why the hell not? And Bulgaria, actually, never joined the war, I just noticed. So they're gonna be a decent target. I guess I could take the Romanian cores as well, just to piss off Romania. Does Romania even have, like, points? They do. 150 from the Russian Empire. What? Oh! You can give score to people. Really? I did not know that, actually. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't even know that. What? Oh, man. You discover new mechanics every day. So I guess I'm just gonna leave Romania with their stuff. It seems like I just took it, though? Wait. Oh, right. I should probably go back to Serbia. Okay. Can I fuck with anyone anymore? No, doesn't look like it. So I'm just gonna give all my score to Romania, because, I don't know, I like Romania. Assyria has been liberated by the United States. There's gonna be a lot of different countries around. Yeah, the Kingdom of Syria, Poland, a bunch of countries. So yeah, let's just give the points to Romania. Wait, what? Sure, whatever. I think the Pins Conference is over. Yay! Okay, so interesting. The Romanians didn't take Banat. That's one of the weirdest peace conferences I've ever seen. Okay. Let's slow it down for a moment and check out what is actually happening. So, this stuff is all ours, obviously. You're gonna get here. Okay. Austria somehow retained North Transylvania, Banat, Lemberg, Stanislav, Moravia, Eastern Slovakia. All these countries stayed in Austria because Austria actually got liberated by the United States, and then the United States in the peace conference gave all these lands to Austria. But then this southern Slovakia was liberated to Czechoslovakia. Poland was liberated. Wow, that is one hell of a terrible picture of Piłsudski. Like, that's a really bad picture of Piłsudski. Like, wow, shit. And Poland got liberated to Krakow. And then all the rest of Poland is obviously still in control of both the new Republic of Germany, which is controlled by the SPD, liberated by the Americans. And then, obviously, a lot of areas still are under the control of Russia because it's their core states. I didn't know. Did he even have something to give them core states? Support Serbia. Yes, support me. Wow, send 2,000 infantry come in one. That's hilarious. Oh! Oh! Okay, Russia has a huge amount of cores that they can get in the Ottoman Empire, of all places. It's quite hilarious. Yeah, I don't see anywhere to actually get cores in Poland, which is weird, to be honest. Doesn't really look like there's any places where they can get cores, which is weird. Honestly, it's really weird that they have Poland as their core provinces, but oh well. And then, oh shit, okay. And then Romania took a bunch of territory, but obviously since they didn't have a lot of score, they kind of got out. They kind of got essentially outed by the United States, who had a shitload of score. And then what happened in overseas? Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. So there is Kingdom of Jordan, the Free Mandate of Palestine, Kingdom of Syria, Iraq, all the weirdness in Arabia. Hijaz got liberated to Democratic. Nejd is still the same. Asir is this little new country with an interesting flag, with a guy that has a very, very strange name, and an aggression pact with Italy, somehow. And then, what else happened? Lebanon got released? Bulgaria still has a bunch of territory. Do they have anyone guaranteeing them? No. And I want to fight them, but I cannot. Damn it. Nothing looks to have happened in Europe. The French just retook Alsace-Lorraine, which was pretty much expected. Belgium doesn't appear to have... Oh no, it does have a core in Eupen, but they didn't take it, which is also quite strange. Luxembourg stayed the same, which is probably good. Greece obviously didn't enter the war. Turkey got changed into a republic, and their leader is still Mehmed VI, which is quite strange, actually. And now we get to Asia, which is going to be interesting. There's a lot of little islands over here that are still under the control of Germany, especially Qingdao is still under the control of Germany. And then looks like the United States took a huge amount as well. Marshall Islands and the likes. Papua New Guinea got handed over to the US. Australia also has a part of it. That was actually from before the war, though. And yeah, it looks like the peace conference is over. So, the Great War lasted almost 2 years this time. Wasn't quite as long and drawn out as the other one, the real one, but it was interesting. Serbia did lose quite a lot during this war, which is regrettable, but then we accomplished a lot as well. So, I'm gonna get all my guys back to... Hold on, let me just unpause it. Let me just get all my guys back as quickly as possible before the attrition kills them. Attrition obviously from being in a exiled state. I do have some free civilian factories, it seems like. Yeah, quite a lot of them, actually. Obviously, from having all this land. And they also have a lot of resources, it seems, which is good. Oh, Italy also took South Tyrol. And pretty much nothing else. Would have expected Italy to go for Istria very quickly, but they didn't, and now it's ours. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like all my troops are safe and sound back into civilization, aka Serbia. And now, once full armament is complete, I will go for the forming of Yugoslavia. Now, the problem right now is that democracy doesn't really fit when the event wars are over. I would really, really like to be able to declare my own wars, but I don't have the ability to do that yet. Yeah, it looks like the only national focus that we have to actually get a party that isn't democratic is to go down the Marxist ideas, for which we would need a Russian Revolution, which obviously hasn't happened so far and probably won't. That is, unless there are some events for fascism, but I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. So for now, I'll just go ahead and wait to see if something happens. I still have 3 civilian factories, right? I could go for dockyards, and no, I can't. Never mind. Infrastructure, right. Infrastructure is always good. I still have a huge amount of trenches randomly. Gonna get all these guys lined up against Bulgaria. Oh, we're still part of the Entente, right? It didn't dissolve after the war ended. And Bulgaria is actually still part of the Central Powers, what? Okay, sure. I mean, if you say so. Yeah, America, thanks. Thanks for being so kind. So there's no wars going on, right? Yep. No wars going on. Oh, that's why they went first. The United States went first because Germany capitulated to them. That's probably something that makes a lot of sense. Jutland actually didn't get, Jutland and Schleswig-Holstein didn't get handed over to Denmark. Actually, Schleswig-Holstein is only one state. I disagree with this decision, Paradox, but oh well. Full rearmament. And yeah, now we're gonna go and see what's actually helped with forming Yugoslavia. Wait. Oh, I need to be at war with Austria to form Yugoslavia. Well, that makes all the sense, right? Really? Is at war with Austria? Why would I need to be at war with Austria for that? That makes absolutely no sense. Oh well, I guess when the time comes, we'll, like, console war Austria. Yeah, we'll just get to war with Austria with a cheat. That's really stupid, actually, that to form Yugoslavia you need to be at war with Austria. I still don't know how this works, which is why I want to see. I'm gonna go for Serbia first. Poland. Only one little piece of shit. We actually have a huge amount of political power that we can't really spend on anything. I guess that's gonna be it for now, and I'm gonna be seeing you in the next part. I'll actually probably skip forward a little bit because, well, the time for actual eventful stuff seems to have been over, and so I'm gonna need to make some trouble happen before it starts to be interesting again. So I'm gonna see you then.